I started my art journey ever since I was young. I've always been really interested in art, and when I went to the Sistine Chapel in 6th grade, I became really inspired and decided that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. My art has really taken from my history and how I've grown up in Indiana, being a minority, being in a rural community, usually being the only Black person in the room growing up. So a lot of my art is about how I feel like I've been perceived. The portrait of me as a clown, representing how I feel about America sometimes. So I've been making those because I have recently been feeling like I can express myself more freely as a Black woman without feeling pressure from the stigma of like what to create as a Black artist and what subjects I can paint. Some of my biggest influences come from the 70s. A lot of feminist Black women artists like Faith Ringgold, Adrienne Piper, Betty Saar, Allison Saar. They're all really influential to me because they take any part of Black history really and they put it into their art. And Faith Ringgold's paintings have been controversial because when she started her paintings, it wasn't popular to put Black people in that perspective, in the perspective of something sad or negative necessarily. A lot of the art was focused on Black joy. So during the Black Lives Matter movement and after George Floyd was killed, I was, naturally upset and angry, and because of what I'm inspired by, I was looking at these controversial pieces that sparked debates and sparked movements. So with the Black Lives Matter mural, I wanted to really take from Faith Ringgold's idea of the flag is bleeding because it really spoke to me at the time. I put that into my mural, and I have the deconstructed American flag and the red stripes are bleeding. And I believe that, as something as little as blood can be controversial because it's almost taboo to talk about the things that are wrong in America, and I love to express that through paint. I think I knew that the 18 was special when our mural got vandalized. It basically became we, because we had to decide, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna paint over it? Are we going to leave it? Are we gonna say anything? Are we not gonna say anything? So that's when we really had to come together, and that was only a week after the mural was made. And we decided pretty much right then and there, like, what do we want to say to Indianapolis with this mural, and what is the point? So we decided to leave the paint splatter because we thought it said more about whoever did that and their views than, it just added to the conversation. So we left it, and that was a big decision for all of us because not all of us wanted to do that at first. And that's really when we became a we and an us, because we had to consider everybody's feelings and really talk about what we wanted moving forward.